All right, so I'm here with John Hinke at Broderick Engineering. Hey, John.
Hey, Paul.
Thanks for having us over.
Yeah, no problem. Great to see you guys.
Thank you. So Broderick Engineering, up the road from where I'm based, down in Marin. You guys are a staple heavy civil engineering contractor up here, Marin, Sonoma, Napa area, North Bay area. Do you want to describe roughly the type of work you guys do?
We are a full site work, heavy civil contractor, grading, paving, underground, utilities, anything from high-end residential property to commercial, high-end commercial warehousing.
And the type of work you typically do, I'd see you as a estimator, project, manager. What would be the role, the day-to-day type stuff that you'd be taking care of?
What I do is manage all the project management and estimating for Broderick General Engineering. I sign out when we get new bid requests in, RFPs. I select, who the best fit estimator is going to be. And then once we're awarded the project, I select which project manager has the bandwidth and the knowledge to be able to make that project successful.
Can you describe how things are currently done? The process of deciding, which suppliers you're going to chase down, and how would the process currently work?
Definitely. The process is, part of it is depending on the location. There's your aggregates, getting pipe and erosion control materials, that's never a problem. It's more of your cut and fill, how much export are you going to have, finding locations to take grindings and demo materials, concrete, depends if we're taking the whole building down, what's going to be the best location to take that material to, and what's, part of it is cost.
Sometimes you're just looking for a plug number because you want to just fire a bid off quick and just lock it in. How do you get that information, not just in your own backyard here, but if it's in an area you're not familiar with?
A lot of times we'll call up, and also a lot of the quarries and vendors will give a rate sheet, like an off the street, if you're just going in as retail. And sometimes that's what I'll use as a plug number because that's all that's available at the time.
And I guess, and that might tie into, what we're building here at Bulk Exchange. Speaking of rate sheets, for plug numbers to get awareness, can you describe, the advantages you see of using Bulk Exchange to get that awareness?
This right here, to be able to go to one site and find everything I need, product-wise, aggregates, it simplifies and streamlines. Then you're not waiting for an email. You're not having to call somebody. That all takes time.
Yeah.
If I can just go on here, this is perfect for plugging. If you just got to get a ROM out, you can plug it and go on your way. And then when they say, we need to go hard numbers, go back and hit it and send them a request for hard numbers. And usually they come in at even a better rate.
So just knowing that a particular facility has that is hugely valuable as an estimator.
Right there, that's huge.
If you click on View Products there with Vulcan, here you can message Corey, right?
Corey.
Express message there. This is where you could send her, hey, Corey, I need some special pricing on a job coming up soon. And you can send specs over to her, a link to a job folder, all of that. Yeah.
And like a Dropbox.
Anything. And she can send you back the PDF like she always sends from Vulcan. Nothing changes, To
be able to send it off, go in here and add it, send it off, and then just get the material, get the quote back is great. And, for everyone else, the project managers and other estimators, this will be a great source to, access. They got changes on a job, or, what was submitted on is not approved. You can go right here and request from another vendor and meet that spec.